Hello, everyone. Ready for a discussion on language? We will do linguistics quiz today. I hope you watched the video on major authors, concepts, and ELT methodologies. We had done yesterday that. Today we will do a quiz where you can get to know more about the major ideas in linguistics. I'll try to make it real fun for you. All right, so here we go. Dear friends, remember linguistics is not very easy for everyone. So please remember to share this video with friends so that everybody can learn together. Ready, guys? Who among the following developed the method of total physical response? Total physical response. That is a method of teaching language, second language, by making physical responses to language. When students speak, teachers have to make physical responses. Is it Dr. James J. Asher, James Watkins, James Watson, or James Robb? It is the American psychologist and linguist James J. Asher, who developed TPR. TPR, that is total physical response. The audio-lingual method. Yesterday I had said that the audio-lingual method belonged to the period of the World War. That is why it is called the army method. What is it used to teach? Is it sign languages, foreign languages, army languages, or none of the above? Audio-lingual method. I am telling you, you can use this method in your classroom. So it is foreign languages. Foreign languages can be taught through audio-lingual method, also called army method. Dash is the branch of linguistics that studies how languages or dialects are systematically organized according to their phones, or for sign languages, they are constituent parts of signs. How languages are systematically organized according to phones or constituent parts of signs. That is phonology. Did you know phonology is there for sign languages also? It is possible that in net they can ask you about sign languages. Okay, so to study linguistics, not only should you study and mug up all these points that I'm telling you, you should also read a little bit on your own about sign languages, dialects, and all other aspects. In linguistics, dash is the study of words, how words are formed and connected, their relationships to other words in the same language. What is that study called? This is easy. Everybody will know this. It is morphology. The study of words in a language and the relationship between words in a language is called morphology. Will you remember? Very good. Now, I told you this answer. In linguistics, dash is a study of how words and morphemes combine to form larger units, such as phrases and sentences. It is syntax. Syntax is the way in which words and morphemes combine to form larger units, such as phrases and sentences. These are all different branches of linguistics. Dash is the descriptive study of the effect of any or all aspects of society. You are studying society, cultural norms, expectations, contexts, which is the descriptive study of all these things? Is it psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics, cultural linguistics, none of the above? That is easy. It is sociolinguistics. The father of sociolinguistics is William Labov. All right, dear friends, are you enjoying these questions? I am reminding you to read extra on your own. I am reminding you to share all these videos with your friends also. And also you should embark on your own research. Dash is the scientific study of language over time. The scientific study of language over time. Thank you, Khushbu. Khushbu said she is loving this very much. Scientific study of language over time, matlab kya hai? It means historical study. Scientific and historical study. Thank you, Francis Priya. Yes, it is diachronic linguistics. Study of language over time is diachronic linguistics. Many of you have said the correct answer. Very good. Dash is the study and interpretation of style and tones in languages. You study the style of languages. You study the tone of languages. What is it called? I will tell you one thing, style. That is the clue. It is stylistics. H.W. Widdowson was an important figure in stylistics. H.W. Widdowson. Will you remember? Guys, from August, you know what I'm going to start? हम यहाँ paper 1 भी करेंगे, ठीक है? We will study paper 1 as well. What do you say, guys? Dash is the study of similar and dissimilar aspects of common origin languages. Study of similar and dissimilar aspects. That means you are comparing two languages. Is it computational linguistics, comparative linguistics, common linguistics? Of course, it is comparative linguistics. Comparing languages, isn't it? Very good. Please like the video if you like these questions. And if you like me. Yes, Annakamachi. What do you want, Annakamachi? I am ready to help you. Tell me. Dash is the study of real-life application of linguistics. Rakshanda, we have sent the gifts. Don't worry. Dash is the study of real-life applications of linguistics. Real-life application. Is it psycholinguistics, sociolinguistics, applied linguistics, or historical linguistics? It is applied linguistics. Applied linguistics. Dash is the study of meanings in language. What do you call it when meanings are studied in language? Meaning, is it semiotics, semantics, syntax, semiology? No, it is not semiology. It is semantics, study of meanings. Basic English was a simplified form of English developed between 1926 and 1930. And it has only 850 words. Who developed it? Is it John Dewey, C.K. Ogden, Lev Vygotsky, J.B. Watson? It is C.K. Ogden along with I.A. Richards. C.K. Ogden and I.A. Richards developed basic English. In 1921, somebody wrote The Teaching of English in England, which established the foundations of modern English studies. And did you know, guys, this book professionalized the forms of teaching of English literature. This book laid the foundations of modern English studies and professionalized the forms of teaching of English literature. Who is it? James, Henry James or Henry Newbolt? Noam Chomsky, Ezra Pound. Ayo, this is easy question because it cannot be Henry James, it cannot be Noam Chomsky, it cannot be Ezra Pound. It is Henry Newbold. Francis Priya has said it. Okay, Old English was influenced by, now we are starting on history of English language. Are you ready, guys? Old English was influenced by dash tribes. Is it Germanic, Anglo-Saxon, French, or Latin? Everybody knows this. It is Old English was influenced by Germanic tribes. The dash, which occurred in the 14th, 15th, and 16th centuries, changed the way the vowels in English were pronounced. Because of something that happened, the vowels in English were pronounced differently. This shift is one of the reasons that English is so difficult for non-native speakers, because spelling and pronunciation do not conform now. Is it the great alliterative revival, great vowel shift, fall of Constantinople, or the Crusades? Everybody is answering. Everybody is answering. How are you, Anjali Raghuram? Yes, it is. Great vowel shift. Very good. These words, authority, government, pardon, battle, all these have been taken from which language? Authority, government, pardon, battle. Is it Latin, French, German? None of the above. Maybe it is Hindi. Is it Hindi? It is French. All these came in the medieval period, I think. Ta-da-dang! Which among the following is a journal on ELT? L2, L1, L3, L5, L2, L1, L3, L5. Journal on ELT, English language teaching. It must be L2, isn't it? It is L2. It is L2. Guys, are you liking these questions? It is fun to do these questions and learn with you all. Which among the following is an effective way to master the knowledge of English language? How can you learn to master the English language? Is it through video games, dictionaries, films, or none of the above? I am fine too, Anjali. Anjali, I miss all of you. Tell me, that is why I come to YouTube, to see all of you YouTube babies. Video games, dictionaries, films, none of the above. Which is the most effective way? Bolo. Dictionaries. You can learn new words. Are yaar. Effective way, films. Maybe practically, but linguists would say dictionaries you should use more and more to learn language properly. In that way, okay? The idea of linguistic relativity, also known as the dash, is a principle suggesting that the structure of a language influences the world view of the speakers. Why I am thinking like this is because I speak this language. Why you are like that is because you speak another language. That means individuals' languages determine their perceptions of the world. You think in certain ways because of your language. What is this called? It is Sapir-Whorf hypothesis. Everybody knows it. I am so proud of you. Guys, do you know what is there on my table? I'm going to show you. Ta-da-dang! These are all books like this. Many. So many books. These books, look at this. This book it is. Question bank on post-colonial literatures. You know what I'm doing? I'm sending it to all the people who passed in the previous exam. And when this time also people pass, we will send it to them. Okay, moving on. The dash hypothesis is a theory of second language acquisition. Dash hypothesis. It states that the development of language proficiency is promoted by face-to-face interaction and communication. It is interaction hypothesis. Have you heard of that? The interaction hypothesis. The silent way is a method of language teaching devised by, I told you this yesterday. The silent way, that means the teacher should be silent as much as possible. It is Caleb Gattegno. Caleb Gattegno. Very good. Suggestopedia is a portmanteau word of suggestion and pedagogy. It is a teaching method used to learn foreign languages. Which Bulgarian psychiatrist developed it? Suggestopedia. Georgy Lozanov, Bulgarian. Georgy Lozanov, very good. The dash approach in second language learning focuses on communication skills and language exposure before learning rules and grammar. Before you learn rules and grammar, you have to focus on communication skills. What is it called? Selective, natural, radical, silent. It is the natural approach. Naturally, you should start speaking. Dash is defined as an approach of teaching a second or foreign language, depending on the learner's interactions. Interactions are important with the community, whether as the means or the ultimate goal of learning a target language. Interaction is important in communicative language teaching, CLT. In the community, we have to interact. Dash language teaching involves accurate use of vocabulary items. Vocabulary and grammar rules are taught. Is it practical, situational, relational, occasional? Which language teaching? It is situational language teaching. Situational language teaching. Okay, that brings us to the end of this session. You want to see the book that I am sending to people who passed? Question Bank on Post-Colonial Literatures. I am writing a message like this. Every book has a message like this. I am so happy that in the previous exam, many people passed, and now any day the result will come. Many of you will pass. We will give you a Google form to tell us whether you passed with our help or not. If you passed with our help, we will give you a gift because we are proud of you. Okay, so again, I will be back with questions. Please join me every day. Bye-bye.